Hello and welcome back to Invincible Asia. I'm George from Movie Misfit, and today I get to check out the awesome Tiger Cage Trilogy released on Blu-ray from Idiot Films. Finally, a week after everyone else received theirs, even though it was pre-ordered direct from Idiot Films. I don't know what's going on. There was some postal strikes. Plus, you know, obviously getting to Northern Ireland is hard work from England, even though I can get Blu-rays posted from America or Germany quicker here than I can from across the water. Thank you, Brexit. I've finally managed to get my hands on my copy of this incredible release, which I am so excited for. But before I get started on that, let me get into the history of this movie. So Tiger Cage 2 would have been one of the first and earlier movies I would have seen with Donnie Yen. I managed to pick it up on VHS many moons ago. Then I moved into a bed sit where there was a couple of guys above me who were quite amazed with the collection of videos, of martial arts videos that I'd already gathered by this stage, and one of which they wanted to borrow was Tiger Cage 2. Soon after that, I had to move on out. I went back up to get my video. They weren't in. I kept missing them until the point where I had to move out. And then when I went back to knock on the door to get that video back, because I wanted that video back off them, they had moved out themselves. So I never got my video back of Tiger Cage 2, which I was very, very angry about because it was a great release. I did also have a retail version of the VHS release of Surefire, which was retitled Tiger Cage 1, retitled for a UK release. I wore that out, so that video is long gone. And then about, maybe 10 or 12 years ago, when I was at a film festival in Florida with one of my movies, in the convention room, I found a stall selling loads of Hong Kong DVDs, and I managed to bag myself the trilogy here on DVD from Bonsai, which I have a few different movies from. They tend to kind of law unto themselves, make their own covers up and do their own thing. But yes, I managed to then pick them all up. They were dreadful quality, but it meant that I finally once again had all those movies in my possession. Although I would still have loved to have had my VHSs, of course I would. So they're there. But I always felt that these were three movies that deserved to have a Blu-ray release, to have a clean up. I'm surprised Hong Kong Legends didn't go down the road with them, or Cine Asia or anyone like that. It just never they never hit the UK on DVD, which really, really surprised me. Thankfully though, Idiot Films was on the ball, and thankfully it was Idiot Films and not Eureka, because this is just one of their most incredibly gorgeous releases to date, without a doubt. I was getting very angry that this had not arrived. As I talked about, I had ordered both this and Flying Guillotine Part 2 at the same time, and they've both been posted out. I got the email saying they've both been posted at the same time, and of course Flying Guillotine arrived a week before this, which really pissed me off because I thought if this is lost, it's going to sell out fast, and I'm going to lose the chance to own this incredible box set. So anyway, let's get back into this because I am dying to get in and start watching, and I've been kind of holding on to it for about 8 hours. I didn't really want to do this video now because I'm just getting over food poisoning. When I returned from holiday, I quickly filmed the Vinegar Syndrome video for Righting Wrongs, and about half an hour after that I just got hit with the most aggressive vomiting diarrhea. It was crazy. I mean, I'm broken out in cold sores, I'm so run down, but I really, really wanted to get this video done to share with you guys, but also to get in and start watching and feel sorry for myself, because almost a week has passed since I've got back. But this weekend I intend to do absolutely damn all except watch some movies, and this is the choice, the selection that I will be watching. Look at that stunningly gorgeous artwork from Sean Longmore. Not Lawnmore, Longmore. Just, yeah, it's Absolutely incredible. I mean, there's even on the back here, there's just a little bit more on the back. Fuck this. It is gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. I don't think I've ever seen such a perfect box set released yet. I'm going to be honest, there's just something about it. The layout of it, the design of it is just perfect. It is stunning. And I really, please Idiot Films, if you are watching this, can we do this with the In the Line of Duty series? Because that would just be fucking worth it. Absolutely worth it. Okay, so gorgeous. Bit of a cardboard cover slip on the back there. Seems to be, yes, there's more artwork on the back, which I'm guessing is this. I'm not picking that off to show you, unfortunately. You can do that with your own. Before I open up everything inside, here is what this Tiger Cage 1-3 limited edition box set includes. Brand new artwork by Sean Longmore, a 100-page booklet featuring interviews with Vincent Lin, Stephen Berwick and Michael Woods by Matthew Edwards, plus archival stills, production imagery, posters and more. Reversible sleeves featuring original artwork and a double-sided fold-out poster. On the Tiger Cage 1 disc, you have a remastered 2K transfer from the original negative, English Cantonese language options with Mandarin. There's a Mandarin audio option, sorry I'm really exhausted, which contains an alternate music score, remastered English subtitles, audio commentary with Frank Jiang and Vincent Lin, Vincent Lin's personal behind the scenes footage, Tiger King, an archive interview with Donnie Yen, English titles and extra shots from the Taiwanese version, triads with Vincent Lin and Frank Jiang, an original Hong Kong trailer and an English trailer. Tiger Cage 2, a remastered 2K transfer from the original negative, the Hong Kong cut and Malaysian cut. Oh, so we may get 2 cuts of Tiger Cage 2. Happy days, because there is 2 different endings. English and Cantonese language options with remastered English subtitles, audio commentary with action specialist Mike Leader and Arna Venema. I love how they always change from action specialist to kung fu specialist to Hong Kong movie specialists or experts. Audio commentary with Asian cinema expert Frank Jiang on the Hong Kong cut. Original Hong Kong trailer. And then on Tiger Cage 3, a remastered 2K transfer from the original negative, English and Cantonese language options with remastered English subtitles. Audio commentary by Kenneth Borson and Phil Gillen of the Podcast on Fire Network. English titles, Hong Kong trailer, and an English trailer. Now, what I don't see on there is something else that I was invited to do some interviews for this, which I filmed and sent over. Clearly, at the moment, it doesn't look like there is anything on there, but I'll not know until I watch the discs, of course. If they aren't on there, I will put them out on the channel in full, and at least you can see what I was putting together for this release. So let's start inside with, I'll start with the book because it is going to take a while to get through. So this is the front cover, which is the little piece on the back I was showing you, the little piece of artwork on the back, which just looks fantastic. And then on the back, D&B Films. Dixon Poon, Sammo Hung got together and made this, along with John Sham and others, got together and made this incredible production company. But wow, let's get into this. Oh my gosh, this is just going to take some time. So each of the movies, although unrelated, they're kind of just their own stories. If you haven't already seen them, you're going to be in for a wild ride because each of them have their own thing to offer. They're all fantastic action thrillers in their own right, all very different. And the first two share the same, not all of the same cast members, but quite a few of the same cast members. Donnie gets a bit of an upgrade from part 1 to part 2, of course, with Jackie Chung kind of leading the way in part 1. But it is just all three are fantastic films. Even the third part with Chung Kwok Lung. You know, he's not really a Donnie Yen, let's say, but he still delivers on the action. He still delivers in his performance and does a fantastic job. And of course, he's under the watchful eye of Yu Mu Ping and his brothers, and they're not going to be dishing out shite. They save that for Iron Monkey 2, of course. So yes, this is absolutely fantastic. There's some incredible stuff going on here. Some great interviews by the looks of it. Wonderful behind the scenes photos, production stills. Wow, beautiful. 100 pages, like, my God. From the badass of Hong Kong. So Mike Woods, you know, surprising guy. The size of him and John Paul Salvati were students of Donnie Yen and went on to star in a host of movies with them. In the Line of Duty 4, Tiger Cage 2, Cheetah on Fire, Crystal Hunt, and others. So it's great to see that they are going to be presented here in high definition, because some of their moves and fights, especially from Tiger Cage 2, in my opinion, are some of their finest, and it's going to be amazing to be able to finally see that. What a gorgeous book. It's going to take me some time to actually get through this properly and have a decent read. Okay, put that aside and I'll just slide these babies out. Oh my word, I don't know where to start. Okay, Tiger Cage 1. Look at this. It's fucking amazing. Oh my God, this is just beautiful. I mean, without a doubt, every major Hong Kong trilogy and then some needs to have this attention and release. Absolutely. Oh, so there's a wee boop, spin that round. We poster inside there. Let's just pop that out. Are we getting 3 posters? I don't know. I don't think so. Oh yes, this is so good in a frame. That is just fecking amazing. Love it. Absolutely love it. And then on the other side there, you have the original Hong Kong artwork, which was released on the German Blu-ray release for this under the Ultra Force title. But that is just, I mean, this is one of the main reasons I could not wait to get my hands on this box set. Oh, I need to get more frames to get that out there. Let me pop out this sleeve, of course, because you need to get a full view of Sean's stuff, and then the Hong Kong version on the other side. And I'm really I'm torn as to what to keep, because, you know, all of these covers have their own separate identity, and I think I'm just going to, I often turn it round to the original Hong Kong cover, of course, but I think I am going to keep Sean's stuff in there because it just looks amazing. Okay, I'm too excited now. I really need to hurry up because I want to get in and watch this as quickly as possible. Beautifully done. I love the black casing for it. It really sets it off. Really sets it off. Gosh, wow. So inside here, of course, not a poster, so we only get the one poster. And then I can pop that cover out. But I say Tiger Cage 2 does stand out as my favourite of the trilogy for many, many reasons. Of course, the wonderful Cynthia Khan rejoins Donnie in there. Which I know, you know, she's no Michelle Yeoh, she's no Moon Lee, but Cynthia Khan is just wonderful. She's beautiful, she's got the moves. She has a massive number of her own hit movies. And I think especially when she's paired up alongside Donnie or other major Hong Kong stars, it really kind of elevates her a wee bit more. And then Tiger Cage 3 with Michael Wong and Chung Kwok Lung, Chung Man, a lot of Chungs. But But again, an underrated piece. I would definitely say an underrated piece, because the first two have always had that, let's say on VHS at least, that UK presence. Have always been really pushed out there and pushed out there. Surefire especially got a bit more of a repush. Tiger Cage 2 did get another VHS release by Made in Hong Kong, which I missed out on getting. I don't know why I missed out on getting it, or maybe I did get it. I can't remember. It was decades ago, unfortunately. So maybe I did pick it up, and again, it's just one of those movies that I totally wore out because I watched it so many times. And thank God for the likes of DVD and Blu-ray, where we can watch these movies over and over and over without destroying the actual tape itself, or the disc that it's on, if we're careful, of course. So there we go. That is the 3 releases. I am so excited to get in and start watching. Spend my weekend with the Tiger. If my own piece isn't on there, I will put it out soon after this video on the channel, just so you can see that. I think it's about a 10-minute or so interview piece on the Tiger Cage movies. Anyway, I will pop all these back in, because that's all I have to show you with this incredible release. I don't know where I'm going to fit that little book into. Okay, so just back after checking out this incredible Blu-ray release of the Tiger Cage Trilogy from 88 Films, and holy shit, the quality difference is just outstanding. I have never seen these films look as amazing as they do right here in these 2K restorations on Blu-ray. As I say, over the years I've had videotapes of a couple of the movies. I had the trilogy on DVD, but my God, absolutely nothing shines a light to the way I have seen these movies. Now, I mean, there's certain scenes in here where, for example, in Tiger Cage 1, where there's a garden party going on, you can see every blade of grass practically, you can see every petal on every flower. It is just fucking gorgeous. For that, this gets an absolute 5 stars straight away for me. I have to say, before I go into the extras and the other things on there that I watched, the only disappointing side, and I just want to get it out of the way, is that there really isn't a lot of extras, to be honest. There could have been much more, I'm sure. In fact, as I talked about previous, I had filmed a brief Q&A session about the trilogy itself. It never made it on there, so I'm going to be posting that on the channel soon after this video goes live. You know, but there's other things that just they could have filled it out, fleshed it out a wee bit more. Tiger Cage 1 disc has most of the extra features on there. Tiger Cage 2 really doesn't have anything bar the trailer, as well as the audio commentaries, of course, and Tiger Cage 3 has a couple on there also. So, for example, Tiger Cage 1, what have we got on there? We have got Vincent Lin's personal behind-the-scenes footage, which is mainly focusing on that sort of that fight scene between him and Jackie Chun. Which is great fun. It's nice to see what's going on set, the energy that's there. It's pretty dodgy VHS quality, but still very, very watchable, and runs for just over 6 minutes. So it's a nice little piece. You have got the Tiger King interview with Donnie Yen, the archival interview with Donnie Yen. Runs for about 17 minutes in length. Delivered in English, quite an interesting insight to, at that point, at that time, his life and his career. And the English titles are what it says on the tin. It's the opening and the closing versions of the English title variations of the Tiger Cage movie itself. And then you've got the extra shots from the Taiwanese version, which pretty much was 30 seconds of nothingness, really. There was really no need for that, and that extra feature lets you think that there's a lot more going on than there really is. It's 30 seconds of VHS quality nothingness. Triads, the featurette, the short featurette, Triads with Frank Jiang and Vincent Lin. This is an extra wee bit. It only lasts for a few minutes. It's an extra wee bit that they did. Obviously, they had filmed together. They recorded their audio commentary for Tiger Cage 1. And there was obviously a story left over that they forgot to talk about, or Vincent forgot to talk about. So they filmed this in front of a fire, in the middle of a house party by the sounds of things. Yeah. I mean, yeah. The English trailer is a lot of fun, of course. There's a couple of trailers on there. There's the English trailer, the Hong Kong trailer. The English trailer is a lot of fun though, because it highlights Donnie Yen as Michael Ryan, Bruce Lee's youngest student, as well as getting a lot of other actors' names throughout mixed up, and making up a lot of stuff about them, such as the villainess of the piece, the blonde woman of the piece, claiming her to be Cynthia Rothrock's sister, which she's not. So yeah, all in all, it sounds like there's an exciting amount of extras on Tiger Cage 1 there. But yeah, I watched the movie. I haven't watched it with the audio commentary, of course, with Frank Jeng and Vincent Lin. I will get back to that because I do want to see that. But then Tiger Cage 2, again, the quality, the prints, everything is fucking amazing. They are just gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And this was the movie that I couldn't wait to see in high definition, because it is my favorite of the trilogy. It only has the trailer on there. It also has then 2 versions of the movie, which is wonderful. It has the Hong Kong cut, which I adore, and it has the Malaysian cut, which I adore also, but I prefer the Hong Kong cut because at the end of the Malaysian cut, there's a different ending. There's I don't want to give it away, and maybe it doesn't really matter, but you've a Cynthia Khan ending and you have a Donnie Yen ending. But the Hong Kong cut in the Donnie Yen ending gives you an extra fight, gives you more of a fantastic closure to the film than the Malaysian ending does. I watched the Malaysian cut in its Cantonese language with English subtitles. Then I watched the Hong Kong cut with the audio commentary from Mike Leader and Arna Benema. Had a great time listening to the guys as per usual. It was wonderful to hear their thoughts on the movie, and obviously to watch this different version. Of course, when it came to the end, that was when the changes were. But yes, definitely worth checking out, of course. I've yet to go back and watch the Hong Kong cut with the audio commentary from Frank Jeng on that one. And then Tiger Cage 3, again, beautifully restored, has got on there the Hong Kong trailer and the English trailer, which are quite similar. And then it also has the English titles, the opening closing titles, like Tiger Cage 1 disc does have. And then, of course, audio commentary by Kenny B and Phil Gillen from the podcast On Fire, which I have yet to go back and watch. I only watched the movie in its original language and English subtitles. But again, all in all, not really, apart from the audio commentaries and a few wee bits on Tiger Cage 1 disc there, there's actually not really a lot of special features, and exciting special features at that to get me overexcited. When I first got it and when I was first reading it, I could see these things and it was like wow, 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 wow. But when you break them all down and you actually get through them and watch them, some of them are actually very disappointing. Apart from that, this is highly, 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 highly recommended. It is an incredible piece. The book makes for a good read. There's 3 interviews throughout. One with Vincent, Stephen and Mike Woods, all the sort of the villains of Tiger Cage 1 and 2, I suppose. So it was nice to read their thoughts and stories on the movies and the making of. But yes, these are flying fast. As far as I know, even 88 are posting how quick they are leaving their warehouse. So get online, grab yourself a copy of this ASAP, or you're going to lose out and you're going to be very, very sorry for the rest of your life. So there we have it, folks. If you haven't already, please head on over to invincibleasia.com, where you can check out as many full movie reviews on these movies from my collection that I can possibly write about. Follow me on Instagram at InvincibleAsia and at Movie Misfit, where I post bullet reviews and other things that I simply cannot put to video. And don't forget to like, subscribe and ring the bell here on the YouTube channel, as well as checking out all my other content. Thank you so much for your support, and until next time, enjoy your Kung Fu and I will see you soon.